Every medicine we take, every vaccine we trust, and every medical device used in a hospital passes through a silent gatekeeper, not a laboratory, not a pharmaceutical company, but a regulatory authority. These organizations do not manufacture drugs and they do not treat patients. Yet they decide what reaches the human body and what never should. Modern medicines are powerful. They can cure disease or cause harm. That is why regulation exists. Before strong regulatory systems were created, toxic formulations, contaminated products, and false therapeutic claims were common. There were no standardized requirements for testing, quality, or proof of effectiveness. Public health disasters forced governments to act. Regulation was born from tragedy to ensure that safety, quality, and efficacy are proven before a medicine reaches the public. Today, every country has its own regulatory authority, but a few agencies influence global standards and shape pharmaceutical development worldwide. In the United States, the Food and Drug Administration is one of the most influential regulators. Through pathways such as investigational new drug applications, and biologics license applications, the FDA evaluates preclinical studies, clinical trial data, manufacturing quality, labeling, and the balance between benefit and risk. Approval by the FDA often becomes a gateway to international acceptance because its scientific standards are considered among the most stringent. In Europe, the European Medicines Agency coordinates regulation across multiple countries. A single scientific assessment can lead to marketing authorization throughout the European Union. Committees of experts from different nations review safety, efficacy, and advanced therapies, creating harmonized decisions that apply to millions of patients. This centralized system reduces duplication while maintaining strict evaluation. In India, the Central Drug Standard Control Organization regulates one of the largest pharmaceutical markets in the world. It oversees clinical trial approvals, new drug permissions, manufacturing and import licenses, medical device regulation, and national pharmacovigilance programs. India is also a major global supplier of generic medicines, which means its regulatory standards affect patients across many countries. Ensuring consistent quality in such a large manufacturing environment is a critical responsibility. In the United Kingdom, the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency focuses on post-marketing safety, real-world evidence, and adaptive pathways for innovative therapies. Its work ensures that medicines remain safe even after widespread use in the population. In Japan, the Pharmaceuticals and Medical Devices Agency is known for scientific rigor and efficient review timelines. Early consultation with pharmaceutical developers helps streamline clinical development while maintaining strict safety standards. Drug development today is global. A medicine tested in one region may be intended for patients worldwide. To harmonize requirements and avoid repeating the same studies in multiple countries, the International Council for Harmonization defines global guidelines for quality, safety, efficacy, and good clinical practice. These standards allow a single development program to support multiple regulatory submissions while maintaining consistent scientific expectations. Approval is not the end of regulation, it is the beginning of continuous monitoring. Once a drug enters the market, regulators track adverse reactions, safety signals, and real-world data from large populations. Some risks only become visible after widespread use. Regulatory authorities can update warnings, restrict indications, require additional studies, or withdraw a product if the risk becomes unacceptable. This ongoing system of pharmacovigilance protects public health. Modern therapies are increasingly complex. Biologics require cell-based manufacturing and immunogenicity assessment. Medical devices require engineering validation and human factor studies. Regulatory pathways have evolved to address these technologies with specialized expertise and risk-based approaches. During global health emergencies, regulators must act quickly without compromising safety. Emergency authorizations and rolling reviews allow earlier access to critical therapies while additional data continues to be collected. Balancing speed with scientific rigor is one of the most difficult responsibilities in regulatory decision-making. Regulatory authorities are not barriers to progress, they are safeguards for patients. They ensure that medicines are safe, effective, and manufactured to high-quality standards. They protect the public from harmful products, misleading claims, and preventable health risks. Every approved drug represents a decision based on evidence and responsibility.